The only record made is some artists doing that. The artist paints the pictures, and it is his painting skills that count. The hand is in control even when it is inside the camera. And then in 1839, chemical photography was invented by Daguerre in France and Fox Talbot in England almost at the same time. Photography is usually seen as the start of something, but it is in fact the end of something. The artist's hand in the camera was replaced by chemicals. After the invention of photography, painters no longer had a monopoly on images you could call real, natural, true to life. So artists began to look elsewhere for other ways of depicting reality. This 1889 Van Gogh is not considered real like a photograph. It's a reaction against the photograph. Nor is this Byzantine Christ considered true to life. It's done before artists discovered optics could be used to make pictures. Before and after, very similar. Awkwardness returned to painting about 1870. An avant-garde emerged. They wanted to find fresh ways of depicting the world. Cézanne doubts the position of things. He is using two eyes. It's more human. Cubism in the early 20th century combines multiple viewpoints. But in the end, the single viewpoint, the frozen moment, triumphed. With the advent of film and television, the tyranny of the lens was complete. With a moving image, it's almost impossible to have more than one viewpoint. But we are now at the end of chemical photography. A new tool has arrived, the computer. The computer allows us to manipulate images. Manipulate means to use the hand. The hand is back in the camera. Chemical photography only lasted about 170 years. Look carefully at this painting by Bouguereau, painted in 1896. Art history says Cézanne triumphed over this kind of painting, a kind of which he thought was dishonest madness. But the problem is, Bouguereau is closer to what we are seeing today. In the 1890s, Bouguereau was probably projecting photographs to make this. You can see quite clearly the girl is lying on a table, oblivious to the wave about to crash over her. It's really an absurd picture. All he did was put in a back projection. He could have placed her anywhere, just as you do on the computer today. We seem to live in an arrogant age. In fact, the idea that there is not much to learn from the past is rather disturbing. In some ways, we might say we do know more, but we seem to have forgotten some things that they knew in the past. You could say we still live in a perspective nightmare. A single point of view will always restrict our perceptions. There seems to me a great, big, beautiful world out there, and we are hemmed in. Don't you want to get out to see a bigger space, a bigger picture? I think we do. Exciting times could be ahead.
A continuación, Destination Art, aquí en Film and Arts.